Hello, everyone. I'm recording this video to talk about the exit vulnerability that happened this week. Actually, this vulnerability is related to this library, lib LZMA library. So that's under this package XZ package. So when you want to extract or compress something, you usually use this package, and some people using this one. So if you have this package on your operating system, actually a specific version, these two versions that mentioned here, version 5.6.0 or 5.6.1, these two versions vulnerable to this type of attack. Here, actually, the first person found is Andrews Freund. That guy actually sent the email and tweet first, and then send the email to open wall relay regarding to this vulnerability. So, how does it work? Actually, it seems to be someone changing part of the script and opening backdoor on your operating system. But how that backdoor opens and reach to your operating system? Once you open SSH connection, actually use a exit package. That means that if you have exit package on your operating system, once you're doing SSH connection, is using this SSH connection is using exit package. And if it is vulnerable to this two type of versions, then once you're receiving your public key to the server, like from the server to the client, this public key actually it has a kind of code for hashing. That hashing actually is included with a vulnerable code, and it allows the attacker um, to reach to your operating system. So you know that this SSH works with a public key and private key. And the private key, actually, once you're doing a public key, when you're using public key, you're signing that certificate that you have. So for encrypting, you're usually using it as a private key, and for verification and signing, we call as a signing, you use that public key. So that guy actually put the vulnerable code here on the public key. Once you're receiving a public key, you receive a uh, like a malware or kind of a script, and then that opens the door on your operating system for the attacker, and that's very um, sophisticated attack that happens this week. So here is talking about um, what happens, like this type of code. Um, like usually once you're writing a script, and this type of script is not readable by other people. Like if you just read that, okay, this is like exporting head of counting that the number of a line and sending to dev null, you're saying, okay, that's okay. So basically, this is like how it works. And so here, also you talk about like how it affects the systems, like if we did this type of um, uh, like obfuscated script using to affect the operating system. And the guy that actually, um, that's Andre that I mentioned, he was doing SSH connection, the normal SSH connection. And he realized that before using that XZ library. Uh, the time that using is like 0.299 seconds. But look at the after that. After using that XZ library or that package, you realize that that increased the time. And look here, that means that that obfuscated package included in the public key. Once you're receiving a public key, open the back door for the attacker. And then here, it's just talking about how it is slow down the connection, the SSH connection when you're using XZ vulnerable code with SSH connection. And the code actually is like that. The attacker actually is using kind of a script. Once you're calling this CRC32 under online resolve, is calling kind of code, and that code actually attacker changed this code, and then once you're recalling that one, that means that you're injecting a bad code, and it opens the backdoor on your operating system. So here also mentioned about that public key that I mentioned before, and here they reported that bug as kind of vulnerability in Debian packages. Like if you have uh, this kind of packages on your operating system, this also are disabled. If you click on this link, you see that is disabled, this repository. But if you have it, try to update your operating system. If you have a Debian um, operating system, also Kali is the same, like any operating system, the kernel is based on the Debian. And if you're using XZ package, try to update your operating system. Most of the package distribution, like I read, like Kali, they updated their packages. So if you're using also Kali, look at if you look at the blogs here, just mention about XZUtil backdoor, how they started, and all about that one. Like they also tell you that what type of um, vulnerability is included, how you can resolve it. But the best way you can do it, try to update your operating system and resolve the issue. I hope this has been informative for everyone, and thanks for watching this video.